Mntdewmania here, and welcome back to Rants. And it is Friday. If you're watching today, that means it is Rant Day. And I have not my own personal rant, but probably what is one of the best rants that I ever got to witness personally. And it was it was one of those. This is another, believe it or not, drive-through story. Um, this happened when I got out of the military, went home, um, and you have to understand, my mother could put me to shame in a heartbeat when it came to mouth. Okay, the woman was not shy in any way or form. She said exactly what was on her mind, and really didn't care if you liked it or not, and was strong willed enough that it was easier just to agree with her than try to argue with her. But she had a temper also, and it was a hot, explosive temper that it took hardly anything to trigger it. Okay, um, that's who she was. So bear that in mind, but also bear in mind that she could be absolutely hilarious and not even know that she was until after the fact, and then she would make herself laugh. I don't know if it's because she actually thought it was funny or she realized how ridiculous what she said sounded, and it just made her giggle. So she had her uh, fair time with drive-throughs just like I did. And my mother was not a patient woman in any shape, way, or form. She liked when she ordered something, she wanted it then. She didn't understand why she had to wait. If she was a customer giving you money, she wanted to be waited on then. Um, it didn't matter if the building was burning down. That's just the way she saw the world. So we are. She didn't eat out a lot. She loved fish sandwiches. Just about any place we ever went, that's what she got us, a fish sandwich. She loved fish. So um, I can't remember. I want to say it was like um, it, what one of the like a Long John Silver's or something, and maybe not a sponsor, just as it happened to be who it was. So now, I don't know if you know this, but when you are a senior citizen, they do have like stuff. I mean, you get like free drinks and things like that. And so we go through the drive-through, and I'm not really hungry, so I just get my mom and my aunt something, and I place the order. And my aunt wasn't a big drinker. I mean, she didn't like soft drinks. She'd rather have water or buttermilk. They're old school. So she usually waited till she got home and she would drink some water or coffee or something with whatever we bought. My mom liked Pepsi and soft drinks, and but if you got a senior drink, you got it free. Okay, so we're going through the drive-through, and and my mom's, she's barking her order at me, and I'm telling the lady in the thing. And and my mom says, uh, "Don't forget my senior drink." And the lady's like, "Oh, and and we're thinking, okay, you pull around, okay." So we pull around, we pay, go up to the next window, and we uh, we pay at the first window, and the young man, unfortunately, he it was in the summer, so it's probably just a school job, between one grade and another, and so he makes the mistake. Well, it's not a mistake. It's not, but he makes the mistake of telling my mother, Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, you don't get a senior drink through drive-through. We only give those to people that come in the store. Okay. And there's this moment of silence, and he can't see it, but I can see the thunderstorm that just blew up in my mother's face. Okay. And I'm thinking to myself, oh God, here it comes. And I mean, I'm cringing before she even says anything because I know it's getting ready to just cut loose. So she leans. I mean, I have like a little Jeep, a Jeep Liberty, like a '94 or something like that. So she leans across me from the other seat to look up at the boy in the window, and apparently he did see what I saw because he took a step back. And she's like, now, my mother was a very religious person. She was, but when she got mad, she cussed like a sailor. It could get nasty quick. And I would tell you word for word what she said, but there would be a lot of bleeping in this video. So you just fill in the blanks any way you want to, and you'd probably be close to what came out of her mouth. Blank, blank. What do you mean? I'm a senior citizen. I want a drink. Ma'am, I'm sorry, but you only get a senior drink if you come inside the store. And it cut loose. I mean, blank, 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 blank. Oh my God! And I'm just sitting there clutching the steering wheel. Please, God, open up the ground and just swallow me down now. Please do not. And I can't say anything. It's my mother. Because when she got mad, I mean, she just started swinging. So I knew, even as old as I was, keep your mouth shut, look straight ahead, and pretend that you're not here. So, I mean, she is, and I'm a rage. Oh my God. And we sat there, and I know it was 2 or 3 minutes of just as many blanks as you can fit in 2 or 3 minutes. At this poor boy, he is purple. He is so embarrassed. And finally, another minute, I guess somebody else on the headset, finally perks up and, or overhears my mama because she's getting louder and louder as these couple of minutes go on. And I'm just like, oh, please, God, please shut up. Please, mama, please. But no, oh, she's cranking it. I mean, into second and third and fourth gears. And it's just, you, sorry, son. And finally, I guess it's like the store manager comes to the window and she's like, ma'am, calm down. What is the problem? I want my senior drink. Why can't I have my senior drink? And I'm a senior citizen, and you don't know how it is hot. She was just going on. I mean, it was hot out here. Like, if she didn't get that little 10-ounce senior drink, she was going to fall off the face of the earth just dead if she didn't get it. And I'm just like, oh my God, please, 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 please get me out of this, please. Let there be an earthquake, something. So, and the lady's like, well, pull up to the other window so I can talk to you. It's kind of getting backed up. So we pull up to the next window and they bring out the food. Everything's fine. And Mama's like, my mother's name was Ollie. And she's like, Ollie, it doesn't matter. We can stop and buy a drink. That's not the point. I want my drink. I want my senior drink. Why can't I not have my senior drink? And the lady's like, ma'am, you have to come into the store in order to get the senior drink. And she goes, well, if you don't want, this is what cracked me up. I shouldn't have laughed, but I couldn't help it. So my mother said, the lady says, she goes, ma'am, you're holding up the line. She goes, I'm sorry, we don't give senior drinks through the window. We don't. No, what she said was, we don't hand senior drinks through the window. To which my mother replied, and I apologize in advance for the language. Well, God damn it, how about I just get my daughter to drive around the fucking store, and when we pass the window, you throw it at me. Oh, my Lord God. Those are the exact words that came out of my mother's mouth. And the lady just, her jaw fell open. And she was, and I looked, and I said, and I didn't say it out loud, I mouthed it, I am so sorry. And she's like, Frank, get a senior drink, please. We get the senior drink, and she kind of looks out, kind of peeps out. She goes, but ma'am, next time you'll have to come in to get your senior drink. We're not allowed to do this. Well, I don't see why you can't give somebody. People are old. They can't get out of cars and come in your damn store just because you don't want to hand them a drink. And she's mad because she's mad for the next time she has to come and get a senior drink and won't get it through the window. And Susie, you take me home. I'm never coming back to this damn place again in my entire life. Well, we were back the next week, but I tell you what, and we were driving down the road, and I mean, she's just sipping away on that drink like it's just the finest wine that's ever been poured in a glass. And she's just so happy with herself. She got her drink. And I'm just like, Mama, you can't say that to people. I said, they have rules they have to follow. And she's like, she mumbled something, into her drink. And she's like, yeah, but I got my drink. And then she starts cracking up. And she goes, that was pretty funny though, wasn't it, Susie? I told her just sling it to me as I went by. And she's just dying laughing. And I'm like, Mama, I said, that was mean. You yelled at that poor kid. It wasn't his fault. And she's just giggling. She thinks it's, she cracked herself up. And I'm like, Mama, you ought to be ashamed. She goes, you're right. That was mean of me to say. She goes, but I wanted my senior drink. I'm old. And I said, I know you're old, Mama, but that you can't say stuff just because you're old. Then of course it started in on me, and I mean I got the riot act, Well, let me tell you something, young lady, and oh, she told me, but that is the story of my mother's rant through a drive-through, and I apologize for the language. I'm just telling it like it was. My mother held she cut no she cut no slack on nobody, especially me. But I mean, maybe if you ever have a senior drink situation, just, you know what? If you can, just give the person the senior drink, okay? Just save yourself a lot of trouble and just hope to God it's nobody like my mother sitting at the window. If you work at fast food or a restaurant or something, just give the senior drink. I don't care how you do it. Just do it, because I'm telling you, seniors do not think they are frail and old. They can get feisty really quick when it comes to senior drinks. Okay, so there you go. That is my rant remembrance. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if you like the storytelling on myself. I've got quite a few that I could share with you. I will try to keep the language to a minimum, though, especially as concerns my mother. God rest her soul. So I hope you enjoyed, and if you've ever had that experience with an elderly person in your family, share it in the comments down below. I love to read everybody's comments. And I'll catch you next time here on Redneck Rants. I am so out of here. Later, guys.